Welcome back to the Calm Mind channel. Today, we're diving into a topic that's at the heart of our happiness and fulfillment, our relationships. Relationships are the threads that weave the fabric of our lives. They can bring us joy, support, love, and a sense of belonging. But, like anything worthwhile, they require effort and understanding to truly thrive. In this video, we're going to explore some practical and effective ways to improve your relationships. Whether it's with your family, friends, partner, or colleagues, these tips can help you foster stronger, more meaningful connections. We'll talk about the power of effective communication, the importance of being supportive, and the magic of showing appreciation. We'll also delve into other key factors like trust, quality time, and setting boundaries. And, of course, we'll discuss some common mistakes we all make and how to avoid them. So, if you're ready to enhance your relationships and enrich your life, stay tuned. Let's get started on this journey together. Understanding relationships. Now, before we dive into the ways to improve our relationships, let's take a moment to understand what we mean by a healthy relationship. A healthy relationship, regardless of its nature, is built on mutual respect, trust, understanding, and effective communication. It's a connection where both parties feel valued, heard, and supported. And remember, relationships come in all shapes and sizes. We have our family relationships, friendships, romantic relationships, and professional relationships. Each of these relationships plays a unique role in our lives. Our family provides us with a sense of belonging, friends offer companionship and shared experiences, romantic partners give us love and intimacy, and professional relationships can help us grow and succeed in our careers. Understanding the different dynamics of these relationships is the first step towards improving them. The importance of communication. Let's talk about communication. It's often said that communication is the lifeblood of any relationship, and for good reason. Effective communication involves more than just talking. It's about active listening, understanding, and expressing your thoughts and feelings clearly and respectfully. Active listening is a crucial part of communication. It's about fully focusing on the other person, understanding their perspective, and responding thoughtfully. When we actively listen, we're not just waiting for our turn to speak. We're showing the other person that we value their thoughts and feelings. And when it's your turn to express your thoughts, be clear and respectful. Remember, it's not just about what you say, but how you say it. By communicating effectively, we can avoid misunderstandings, resolve conflicts, and build stronger, more understanding relationships. So, remember, effective communication is key. But it's not the only ingredient for a healthy relationship. The power of support. Now, let's talk about the power of support. Being supportive is one of the most significant ways we can strengthen our relationships. Support can take many forms. It could be emotional support, where you're there to listen and provide comfort during tough times. It could be practical support, like helping with tasks or offering advice. Or it could be informational support, where you provide useful information or guidance. Being supportive shows that you care about the other person and their well-being. It builds trust and deepens your connection. Remember, support isn't about solving someone's problems for them. It's about being there, showing empathy, and helping them feel empowered to handle their challenges. So, always be there to lend a hand, an ear, or a word of advice when needed. But remember, support is a two-way street. It's just as important to allow others to support you. Showing appreciation. Now, let's talk about the magic of showing appreciation. It's a simple yet powerful way to improve your relationships. Showing appreciation can take many forms. It could be a simple thank you, a heartfelt compliment, a thoughtful gift, or an act of kindness. When we show appreciation, we're acknowledging the value and effort of the other person. It makes them feel seen, valued, and loved. These gestures, no matter how small, can have a big impact. They can boost the other person's mood, strengthen your bond, and create positive feelings in your relationship. So, make it a habit to show appreciation regularly. It's a small act that can make a big difference. Other key factors in improving relationships. While communication, support, and appreciation are crucial, there are other key factors that play a significant role in improving relationships. Firstly, trust. Trust is the foundation of any strong relationship. It's about being reliable, keeping your promises, and being honest with each other. Next, spending quality time together. This is where bonds are built and memories are made. Quality time doesn't necessarily mean doing something extravagant. It could be as simple as having a meal together, going for a walk, or just having a heart-to-heart conversation. And finally, setting and respecting boundaries. Boundaries are about understanding and respecting each other's needs, space, and comfort levels. Healthy boundaries can prevent resentment and misunderstandings. They allow each person to maintain their individuality while still being part of a relationship. So, remember, trust, quality time, and respecting boundaries are also key to improving your relationships. Common mistakes in relationships. Now, as we strive to improve our relationships, it's also important to be aware of common mistakes that can hinder our progress. One common mistake is taking others for granted. It's easy to forget to show appreciation or neglect the needs of the other person, especially in long-standing relationships. Another common mistake is poor communication. This could be not expressing your feelings, not listening actively, or using harsh words during disagreements. Poor communication can lead to misunderstandings, hurt feelings, and conflicts. So, how do we avoid these mistakes? By being mindful and intentional in our relationships. Show appreciation regularly, communicate effectively, and be aware of the other person's needs and feelings. Remember, a strong relationship is built on mutual respect, understanding, and effort. Case studies. Now, let's look at some real-life examples, or case studies, of people who have successfully improved their relationships using the strategies we've discussed. Our first case study involves a couple, John and Lisa. They were struggling with communication issues. Arguments were frequent, and they often felt misunderstood by each other. They decided to work on their communication skills. They practiced active listening, expressed their feelings more clearly, and made an effort to understand each other's perspectives. Over time, their communication improved significantly. They understood each other better, arguments decreased, and their relationship became stronger and more harmonious. Our second case study is about a group of friends who felt their connection was fading due to their busy lives. They decided to prioritize spending quality time together. They started a tradition of having a monthly get-together where they could catch up, share experiences, and strengthen their bond. This regular meetup brought them closer and revitalized their friendship, proving the power of quality time in maintaining and improving relationships. These case studies show that with effort, understanding, and the right strategies, we can significantly improve our relationships. Conclusion. So, we've covered a lot of ground today. We've talked about the importance of effective communication, being supportive, showing appreciation, and other key factors like trust, quality time, and setting boundaries. We've also discussed common mistakes we often make in our relationships and how to avoid them. And we've seen real-life examples of people who have successfully improved their relationships using these strategies. Remember, improving relationships is a journey, not a destination. It requires ongoing effort, understanding, and patience. But the rewards, stronger, more fulfilling relationships, are well worth it. Strong relationships can bring us joy, support, love, and a sense of belonging. They can enrich our lives in countless ways. So, I encourage you to apply these tips in your own relationships. Start small, be consistent, and watch your relationships flourish.